What's going on, guys? Welcome to the video. Well, our Ramonin friend Gina Miller's latest ploy aimed at stopping Brexit is designed to prevent the inevitable Boris Johnson majority at the upcoming election. This plan consists of creating herself a little website for fellow Ramonas to use with the aim of voting tactically to elect a Remain supporting Prime Minister in her desperate bid to revoke Article 50 and ignore the votes of 17.4 million people, because as we all know, Ramonas like Gina Miller seem to think that Leave voters didn't know what they voted for and was too dumb to tick the right box in 2016. So she plans to ensure the Remain voters cannot make the same mistakes the uneducated working classes made in 2016. Talk about showing contempt for the British voter regardless of which way they voted. Now it seems not only the Leave voters are stupid, but Remain voters need to be guided according to this bin. First, we will take a look at what the Express article has to say about this interfering little busybody's latest scheme to stop Brexit altogether. As usual, using other people's money to do it. Then we will hear about these plans from the Trout's mouth when she appeared on Sky News earlier today with Adam Bolton. The Express article headlines, Gina Miller unveils fresh Remainer plot to stop Brexit in imminent general election. Gina Miller outlined a new technique she has developed for Remain voters to stop the UK leaving the EU under a hard Brexit in a general election. The businesswoman referred to a website she has created that gives Remain voters the opportunity to lend your vote in tactical voting. Sky News presenter Adam Bolton accused Gina Miller of trying to stop Brexit altogether, to which she argued everything that happens in the House has to be legal, which has got absolutely nothing to do with what he said, but we will carry on. Mr. Bolton asked, and you're running a website for tactical voting. What's all that about? Well, like I said, let's hear that from the Trout's mouth.
And you're running a website for tactical voting. What's that all about?
We will do if an election is called, which I think will be imminent, that we will say to Remain voters that if you want your voice heard in a first-past-the-post system, then there's an opportunity to lend your vote in a tactical voting recommended position of where you think your vote will be most affected if you want to remain in the EU.
So, I mean, you're quite open, because when you took the original case for the meaningful vote, you said it wasn't about stopping Brexit.
But those are two different things.
No, but all I'm saying is your position now is you are campaigning to stop Brexit full stop.
No, it's not. One is that everything that happens in that house has to be legal. So that is one part of the actions that I'm doing in the campaigning. Yeah. The other part is to say to people, if you want to dent a huge majority that's going to take us towards a hard Brexit, then there's an opportunity to vote
so you
tactically.
Still want to stop Brexit?
No, I'm saying that it shouldn't be a hard Brexit.
Why don't you just say you want to stop Brexit? I mean,
it's not up to me to stop Brexit.
Well,
it's up to the electorate.
You're entitled to have a personal opinion.
Oh, of course. Yes,
and
I
your
do.
Personal opinion? My
personal opinion is that this deal is worse than the deal we already have.
And that we shouldn't leave the European Union.
Well, I don't think it's just quite that simple. I don't think it's black and white. I think that it's a shame we haven't got a better deal. I think there was an opportunity to do a better deal than this one that we've got. But if we haven't, then we ought to think again about...
But you see, I mean, this is a problem people have, not just with you, but with many of the MPs that are called Remainers, is that that's what they think, but they won't say it openly.
Well, no, because it's not that simple. The problem is that we're in the position we're in because we had a binary black and white question, and it's not black and white, so it's not just that simple.
So essentially what she wants is for you to vote for who these Ramonas tell you to, because they don't want to lose again. I'm not sure how that's even legal, but I guess that doesn't really matter with these Remainers anymore. You must vote for this party to make sure they get in like good little sheeple. Does this woman actually have no shame? You can hear the Sky host's amazement at what she's saying because it goes against her previous claims that she was not trying to stop Brexit. You can see her pathetic attempts to claim that that is not what she wants, but you heard her say at the beginning of that clip she is doing it for the Remain voters to make sure their vote counts in a first-past-the-post system should they wish to remain in the EU. This woman is meant to be a lawyer or a barrister, but within 30 seconds of opening her mouth, she has completely contradicted herself like an absolute idiot. Now, what Mickey Mouse Law School gave this Trout a degree? Or is she just the barrister's receptionist with delusions of grandeur? Let's hope it's the latter, otherwise we are all screwed. If there are more lawyers that display this woman's level of stupidity lurking within the legal system, we're done for. But no, Gina Miller, it is that simple really. The choice was leave or remain. Leave won, so we leave. No need for a deal, no need for Ramonas like you being on TV either. We just leave. The only reason we haven't is because Parliament has stopped it with the help of undemocratic Ramonas like yourself. The question wasn't the problem. The fact a small portion of the losers are trying to ignore the democratic choice of this country is the real problem with Brexit, led by losers like yourself, John Burkuck and Joe Swinson. But that clip is good for one reason. Her stupidity let slip what she has tried so hard for years to hide in television interviews. Her plans are to stop Brexit altogether. We all knew this from day one, but it seems the mainstream media actually believed she was only trying to do what she thinks is right, when in truth, her only focus has always been stopping Brexit, full stop. She is like Joe Swinson, but without a political party full of MPs who are not elected under her banner. Neither has a mandate to speak for the British people, and like the Lib Dum leader, she does not care about what's right or the law, unless they suit her and her financial backers' agenda. So get ready for Gina Miller's tactical voting website. I'm not really sure how good it's going to do, because still the majority of Remain voters believe in democracy and that Brexit should be done. The amount of people that are not democratic is only going to be very low, the communist types. But I'm going to end the video there anyway, guys. I want to thank the channel's PayPal, Patreon and Subscribe Star members for supporting the channel, along with everyone who watches my videos. Don't forget to let me know what you guys think down in the comment section below. Leave a like, subscribe with the notification bell and share this video as it helps the channel a lot. And I will see you all in the next one.
Owners, the peasantry against the feudal barons, colonies, Mr. Verhofstadt, against their empires. And that is why Britain is leaving. And it doesn't matter which language you use, we are going, and we are glad to be going. We're off.
Parliament is a dead parliament. It should no longer sit. It has no moral right to sit on these green benches. They don't like the truth. Twice they have been asked to let the electorate decide upon whether they should continue to sit in their seats, while they block 17.4 million people's votes. This Parliament is a disgrace, but they're too cowardly to give it a go. But the time is coming. The time is coming, Mr. Speaker, when even these turkeys won't be able to prevent Christmas.